What's up, soul family, and happy March. So I am back today with another pick a card, and in today's reading we are going to be doing your predictions for the month ahead. So before we get started, if you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And also, if you guys are interested in the deck that we'll be using for today's reading as well, that will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below. And without further ado, we're gonna go on ahead and jump into your pile choices now. Alrighty, you guys, so here are the 4 groups that you have to choose from today. We have group number 1 with the Chariot, group number 2 with the 6 of Cups, group number 3 with the 5 of Wands, and group number 4 with the Magician. So go on ahead and take a moment to choose the card that you feel the most drawn to today. Pause the video if you need a little bit more time to choose, you guys, and whenever you are ready, I will meet you at your reading. The timestamps for each card will be available down in the description box below for your convenience. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 with the Chariot, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So what should you guys expect this month? Okay, so I'm not even gonna lie, for those of you who have chosen this pile, this is a very specific storyline, so this may or may not resonate with you guys. Okay, so we start off with the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Cups. So I'm seeing a situation in which somebody stabbed you in the back, or maybe did something dishonest, or just they did something to you, okay, and it was wrong. And with the 8 of Cups, I'm seeing you getting the strength to walk away from this situation. Now, keep in mind, this could have been something that has already happened, and so you're really in the final stages of healing that this month, or you're really going to be focused on healing that this month. And to be honest with you, I feel like this is somebody that you really cared for, but I'm also getting another type of energy. I feel like this is somebody that you might have been kind of attached to, right? This might have been somebody who at one point maybe they had you wrapped around your finger, right? Or their finger. And I feel like this energy is more of attachment than it is of love, basically. And so with the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, I'm just seeing you finally getting the strength to walk away after being so tired of being hurt and so tired of being stabbed in the back. You know, whatever this person did, I'm just seeing you walking away from something. If you look at the back of her hoodie, it literally says, "I'm leaving," right? And so we have the 9 of Wands here, and I'm seeing that this has caused you to be more cautious, right? Now you have more of a guard up surrounding you, and in this case the guard is, you know, flowers. So what I get from that is I feel like you still have a guard up now, but you find a way to make it look beautiful still. So I'm feeling like this situation has caused you to be extremely cautious. You have really been protecting yourself as you've been healing, or you really will be in an energy of protecting yourself as you undergo healing from whatever this situation that I'm picking up on was, right? And with the Death card, I'm seeing that this really triggered a transformation within you. Like, I know that y'all are probably tired of the universe sending you lessons and shitty people for character building, but the thing is, this shit right here really is something that built you the fuck up. You might be looking at the universe now what the fuck, why would you put me through this? But I am seeing so many beautiful things falling into place in your life after this situation occurred. Okay, so we have the Chariot, and this to me is an indication of accomplishment, hitting a goal, getting recognition for some type of achievement a lot of the times, or making progress, really being on the right path, or the right direction of your journey, right? And getting recognition for it. So that's what I see here. This card can also be associated with moving and stuff like that, your home life. This is representative of Cancer. So we have very strong Cancer energy, we have Capricorn energy, we have Scorpio energy, and we have Leo energy as well. So a lot of fixed and cardinal signs is what I'm getting here. So those are the main signs that are coming through for this reading. But I'm seeing after this, you have become solely focused on your happiness and your future. And I feel like for this pile, this month you might really come to the realization of damn, I have really been so focused on other people, or building relationships with other people, or salvaging relationships with other people who just weren't shit, or putting other needs before yourself. you finally get to experience what it feels like when you put your happiness first, when you put yourself first with the sun. I'm seeing you focused on your happiness. And I feel like I might have even gotten this message for you guys from February's reading, is that you're just continuing to focus on your happiness, and it's going to lead to so much more. So if you are hurt now, if you are grieving a connection with somebody, you know, or if you're just grieving things that haven't gone well in your life in general, just know, like, I hate to be the person that says, you know, this was meant to happen to you, but like, just know this is only pushing you further towards where it is that you want to be. And I am not saying that you deserve that shit at all. Whoever the fuck this person was, they were a very shitty person, and you have no reason to take accountability for their behavior. But this only forced you, this only pushed you to leveling up even more and more and more. Now, sometimes the lessons that we learn from certain relationships, they are subconscious, right? So it's not like we try to figure out, like, what the fuck was this for? Like, what was I supposed to learn from this shit? But now it's like you've developed a certain awareness about other people, an awareness about certain red flags, certain shit that you just know that is not worth putting up with, you know, so you can just end it right when you need to, and when it comes to future relationships, if you have to. But what I'm seeing here is this energy of you just focusing on your happiness, focusing on your goals. This is going to lead you to meet somebody very, very special, okay, with the Two of Cups. And this can even be the energy of, like, you know, your soulmate, your divine counterpart, your twin flame, or whatever you want to call it. For some of you, this could even be the energy of reunion, okay, because this card can represent forgiveness, but it's also a card about connection and being with the one, meeting the one, being with the right person, right? And so I'm seeing that the more you focus on you, the more you ready yourself for whatever this is, because I feel like this is what you guys really, really want. You want this union, right? And sometimes there are a lot of obstacles on the way to union with our person. And I feel like you're really going to be busting through those barriers and healing this month when it comes to dealing with the obstacles associated with you actually ending up with the right person and, like, meeting your soulmate and aligning with that energy. Literally, all you have to do in order to reach this is to focus on your happiness and keep moving forward. If you are feeling lost right now, if you are feeling unsure, you don't know what the fuck you're supposed to do, this is your message, this is your reassurance. You are on the right path with the Eight of Cups. I know she's walking with her head down, and she's probably really unsure about what the fuck she's supposed to be doing or where the fuck she's supposed to be going. And as confused as she might be right now, you see the moon? She's being watched over. She's on the right path. She's going where she needs to go. No matter how lost she might feel, she gonna get to where she needs to go, right? That is the overall energy that I am getting for you guys. Honestly, that is beautiful. You know, I'm really sorry that you went through whatever the fuck you went through with this person. Whatever it was, I see it was worth you walking away from them. But, like, it has only, you shut an old door and you're opening a new one, right? You finally decided to close that door to enter a new phase. And it's like you guys are literally walking on faith right now. There is something that is just so beautiful and so powerful about that. So literally this month, all you got to do, you guys, is focus on your happiness. Cut the fuck anybody off that is preventing you from being able to do this, or taking away from time that you could be using to invest in yourself, or sleeping on you, somebody who doesn't see your worth, or anybody who doesn't see your worth. Cut them the fuck off and show yourself your worth, because if you chose this pile, you damn sure worthy. I mean, if you're here, you're damn sure worthy, okay? And I'm gonna stand on that. So that is what I see for all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 1 for what you can expect in the month of March 2023. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonated for you guys. If you are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which I have been using the shit out of this deck lately because I love it so much. It is just my vibe. So if you vibe with this deck, be sure to check it out on my Amazon store down below, you guys. That is all I have for you guys. Thank you you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye! Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 2 with the 6 of Cups, and welcome to your reading, you guys. So, what can you expect in the month of March? Okay, you guys, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I see you guys in a very cute and vulnerable energy, like very, very childlike, but at the same time, I see you still being more evolved, if that makes sense. Like, we have the Queen of Cups here, so this is an evolved feminine energy, right? And it's ever evolving, you never stop evolving. But I see that you have gotten to a much better place emotionally. Now, if you chose this pile, you still might struggle with mental health issues from time to time, specifically anxiety or getting a bit worked up when you think you're doing something wrong, or when you think that things aren't really working out for you. But you've been working very, very hard, and Spirit is acknowledging that with the 7 of Pentacles. Like, you're gonna hit your goals, okay? That is something that you need to know, is that you're gonna hit your goals. And like, the little steps that you've been taking towards working towards your mental health, they really are going to help you out in the long run when it comes to healing your mental health, is what I mean, right? I'm also seeing you welcoming more passionate relationships. Some of you guys might have gotten back out into dating, or maybe somebody's caught your eye and you're crushing on somebody, or maybe some of you guys are actually with somebody and in a relationship with somebody. And I feel like this is a connection here with the Lovers card that is going to heal your inner child. This card can also indicate like a past life soulmate or a past life connection that you might share with somebody, or having a relationship with somebody that allows you to feel very childlike and nostalgic. But I am feeling like in the month of March, I see you in like a childlike type of headspace, where maybe you feel more drawn to do things that like trigger nostalgia in a good way, right? For you. And I also see here with the 9 of Swords, I am seeing that you are still dealing with some anxiety here, but this is very mild. Like, it's not what it used to be, is what I'm hearing. And I'm not trying to minimize anybody's mental health issues, but what I notice whenever I get this card, especially from this deck, yeah, she might have the swords over her, and this card might represent anxiety and sleepless nights, but she's still sleeping, right? She might have a lot on her mind, she might have a lot on her heart, but she's still sleeping. She's still taking care of herself. She's still looking out for herself. She's still giving herself and her body what she needs, right? And also we have the Knight of Swords here, and the back of her shirt says like fight like a girl. So I'm also seeing you being in an energy where communicating is easier for you because you've done a lot of the work. You know, yes, you might have anxiety, but I'm seeing that you might be more in an energy with this Queen of Cups of being more open with your emotions and telling everybody like, hey, I might not be up to par today. I'm having some anxiety, but I'm gonna still give y'all my best. Like, that is the best fucking thing that you can do for yourself. Like, I'm literally somebody who has anxiety. I'm not even saying like I deal with it on a regular basis. I'm saying like I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety disorder and ADHD and also depression, but I feel like it's more so related to my ADHD. What I'm saying is your mental health, it matters. And so there is a focus on that this month. There's going to be a focus on that. And also fucking validating yourself. Like, I'm getting a lot of that. Validating yourself and knowing that you're valid and standing in your truth only makes it easier for you to communicate with others on an emotional level. And for the for those of us, specifically us non-neurotypicals, who have a very hard time with actually putting our feelings into word, and yet at the same time we feel them so intensely, validating our own emotions allows us to be able to share them with other people, so other people know what's going on and we're not over here feeling fucking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm normal, just in my own non-neurotypical way, neurodivergent way. You get what I'm saying? I'm getting that a lot with this pile, right? And so I'm seeing you're really validating yourself. You're really looking out for yourself. I'm seeing you maybe in the month of March, you know, if it's getting warmer outside where you live. I live in Florida, so it's usually hot all the fucking time, but if it's warmer outside, like where you live, you might be drawn to want to go outside. Like, you might want to go to the pool or do things that you love to do as a child, that heal your inner child. And I'm seeing someone here that fully supports you and fully like validates that. And I'm seeing with the Seven of Pentacles, whatever goals and aspirations you've been working towards accomplishing, you're gonna accomplish that shit because you're on the right path. I had to give a similar message to group number 1. And at the same time, I'm seeing you in a very, like I said, childlike and playful energy that's going to be very healing for you, and it enables you to communicate your feelings as an adult. This is going to be the theme of your March. That is what I see. If that sounds like something that resonates for you, and that sounds like something you've been thinking about lately, then that's the theme. That's the focus for this month, is healing the inner child. Lots of love in your personal relationships, being your true authentic self, especially on an emotional level, and taking self-care time, and working on healing your mental health, right? Building yourself back up instead of tearing yourself back down, and making sure you're sleeping at night, right? So that's what I see. That is the focus for the month of March 2023 for my people who have chosen group number 2. Let me know down in the comments how this reading resonates for you guys. If you are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, you can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you are interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if this deck is your vibe, you guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 3 with the 5 of Wands, and welcome to your reading. Group number 3, what is going on? What is going on? Okay, I'm hearing you guys saying like, yes, I have had it. I have just about fucking had it. Let me know now if I'm about to throw the towels in, or in this case, if I'm about to throw my flowers in. Okay, so basically this is what I'm getting with you guys for the month of March. And this is not a bad message, okay? You guys might find yourself saying some shit that needs to be said this month and doing some shit that needs to be done this month. And let me tell you, I ain't mad at you, okay? So we start off the reading with the 10 of Wands here. Okay, so I am seeing you guys being completely fucking overwhelmed, okay? You guys have, I don't even want to say that you guys have bitten off more than you can chew. Okay, people are like trying to force feed you shit that you just can't fit all up in your mouth, right? So it's not that you are overwhelming yourself. I think for this pile, I think that it's others who are overwhelming you, whether this pertains to your workplace, your school, your job, your family, your friends. People are putting too much shit on you, and they're going to learn very quickly this month, is what I'm seeing, if they don't stop, right? I'm feeling like there is a need for you to set boundaries here, group number 3. Group number 3, there is something that we have to address with you, okay? And I'm talking about myself too when I say this. When you let your feelings bottle up, all of those fucking triggers, all of the shit that happens in your day-to-day life that just pisses you off, and you don't voice it, you don't say when you don't like it when somebody does certain things, or whatever it is that you find yourself bottling up, right? And some of you might do it because you feel like nobody will care. You feel like, you just can't say your piece, It doesn't fucking matter what the case is for why you bottle your feelings up, okay? That shit is gonna come out. Okay, it's better that you let that shit out little by little, address certain things when they happen, than for it to all just fucking come out at the smallest minor inconvenience, right? That is what I am seeing here. Now, I'm not saying that you're just going to blow up because, maybe you spill a little milk or something. No, I'm not saying that. But I am saying that if you don't start voicing your feelings now, you're not gonna really be able to be in control when you have to, right? When you have to, okay? So after this 10 of Wands, this energy of overwhelm that you guys are experiencing, we have this 3 of Swords here. I am seeing you guys having a complete breakdown. Okay. Now don't click off, okay, because I feel things are going to get better after you let this shit out, right? But you're throwing the flowers in, right? It's giving the energy of you seen Tommy when she threw them flowers at her man. Like, I don't even know. Nobody tells me where and how to go. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. This is what it is. And then completely breaking down, because yeah, she threw those flowers. I'm not gonna lie, Tommy a little toxic, but she threw those flowers, you know, from a place of anger and rage. But really, this was where she was coming from. She felt emotional. She was hurt. She didn't like something, right? And I don't know exactly what happened, so you know, I could be fucking wrong. But either way, I think we can all agree, if you've seen that scene, she was coming from this place right here. She probably held in a lot of this shit over a period of time, and that's why it comes out either when she's drinking or it comes out at the most fucking random and unpredictable times. If you watch Baddies, you know what the fuck I'm talking about, okay? So yeah, you know, that's the energy that I'm getting from you guys, is that you are so fucking tired of whatever it is that you are doing that is overwhelming you, or that other people are placing on you. This month you are throwing the fucking towel in. You cannot fucking keep doing it anymore, right? So listen, the other day I was at work, right? And I was trying to be helpful, and my boss, he low-key yelled at me. I'm not even gonna lie, you guys. He came at me sideways. And every last trigger that I had been suppressing for, I don't even fucking know how long. I am a Capricorn moon. I get what I like to refer to as emotional constipation. So oftentimes it does come out all at once at the wildest times. And like, I couldn't even process what had happened. I had to literally walk away and like have an emotional breakdown before, and take a fucking day to myself after that, before things got better, before I felt better, right? And that is what I'm seeing here. You're throwing the towel into something that you don't want to keep dealing with, or that you don't want to keep pouring into, right? And you're finally saying your piece after having this fucking emotional breakdown from hell. And I don't know, like, this is just, you're in the cuter, it's like you let all of that shit out and people are fucking looking at you like a fucking monster, like a fucking dinosaur, and then you come out all cute. Like, yeah, that shit needed to be said. So start setting boundaries now so that you don't have to pop off later. That's my advice to you, right? We have the Three of Wands here, so, you know, just to clarify everything, the Ten of Wands comes from you biting your tongue too much. Yeah, you carrying all of this shit because you're not saying your piece in some area of your life one way or another. Maybe you're non-confrontational. But listen, you can say your piece and be cute and keep it cute. If other people don't like it, you could still keep it cute. You know, and then we have the Three of Swords. Once you go through this mental breakdown, you got to understand this is part of your growth, your evolution, right? And I feel like moving forward, you guys might have a hard time sometimes with saying your piece because you don't know what's going to happen, right? You guys that chose this pile, you have this like insane fear of the unknown, okay? We have Pisces energy, and we also have Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius energy coming through. So I'm seeing that, you know, a lot of the times you guys might overthink situations or really get in your head about something, and you might not speak on it or ask questions about certain things where you might need actual clarity because you're afraid of the unknown. You can't see, this is the moon, you can't see, you know, what's on the other side of if you do that, if you make that decision. And I feel like y'all need to be more emotionally aware this month, okay? I'm just gonna put it to you like this, and you gotta start speaking your piece. It's okay if you feel triggered to take a moment to yourself, you know, but then come back and address it later, okay? Don't keep letting the same people piss you off in the same exact fucking ways and not address it, not one time. And if you already address it and they still, you know, doing shit that you don't want them to do, the people around you is what I'm referring to, whether this be in your workplace or home or family or whatever, then you can pop off, okay? But that is what I see for the month of March, you guys. I see that you guys are dropping a lot of the overwhelm, right? We have 10 wands and she's throwing 5 of them. So maybe somebody has been putting a lot of weight on you, somebody who's maybe supposed to go 50-50 with you. Okay, and I see you dropping 5 of them and you're like, listen, I'm just not carrying all 10 of these wands, bitch. You're going to have to take 5 of these back because they yours. They yours too. If we in this together, you know, or we not. But either way, I'm going to carry my shit. And if you don't carry your shit, that's on you, right? That's what I'm getting. And I feel like it might hurt you to do this, but at the end of the day, you know it's something that needs to be done. It's something that needs to be said, and it's just going to lead to your growth and evolution. The three of wands is about success and really being able to move forward and things getting easier for you, right? Manifestation, right? And I don't know, I just see you guys keeping it cute. That's the overall energy that I'm getting for this month. I hope this reading resonated for you guys. If y'all are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me, y'all can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below. And if you guys are interested in the deck that we use for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samina, which we've been using a lot lately, and that will be available for purchase down on my Amazon store in the description box below. Be sure to check that out if this deck is your vibe, you guys. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one. Bye. Hello to all of my beautiful people who have chosen group number 4 with the Magician card, and welcome to your reading. So what can you guys expect in the month of March? Okay, so we start off with the Knight of Wands and the 4 of Wands. Okay, I see you guys having fun. I see you guys enjoying yourself. I see you guys doing things that you want to do. Like if you see something in the mall and you think it's really cool and you have the money to buy it, you're gonna buy it, you know? Or if you want to, I'm seeing your social life might start to pop off a little bit more. You're doing more stuff with your friends or your family or people that you're close to, and I just see you being comfortable and having fun with the people around you, right? I'm seeing you guys really being in your peak manifestation abilities, okay, with the Magician and the High Priestess. See, listen, if you chose this pile, y'all have finally started trusting yourself. You finally started trusting your intuition, and now that's why shit is starting to fall into place for you, right? You finally stopped doubting yourself, right? The universe told you, was like, hey, do this, and you're like, but really, universe, this shit don't even make no sense. Why you want me to do that? And their universe is just like, just do it. And you're like, all right, universe, I'm gonna do it because you told me to do it. And you just take the fucking leap of faith, and it leads to so much abundance. Like, it leads to you actually getting a wish fulfillment or getting something that it is that you want. Like, we have the star. This is the future. This is your future. This is where you want to be. Like, if you're seeing shooting stars, that is a confirmation for you. If you have recently seen a shooting star, that is a confirmation for you. If shooting stars are fantastic to you and you've always wanted to see one, and something about shooting stars that spirit wants me to say, so I said it, okay? But yeah, you guys, I don't know, the stars are aligning for you. I don't have anything negative to say at all. Like, really, spirit just wanted me to applaud you and tell you to have fun and enjoy yourself this month, okay? Go to the park and play Ring Around the Rosie with your friends if that's something that you want to do. Go to the bar and have brunch with the girls. Like, do something, you know, do something that you want to do. That's what you should be doing all month. Really, March is going to be a very lucky month for you, okay? Now, if something bad happens to you tomorrow or anything like that, like, which obviously I would never want that, but I'm saying, like, anything that happens to you this month, good or bad, is leading to some type of wish fulfillment. That is what I'm trying to get at, and the card just flew out my hand. So I don't know, like, shooting star, like your manifestation just zooming into your life like fast as hell for no reason, like because you said it was going to, okay? If you've been scripting, if you've been journaling, if you've been listening to subliminals, figure out how you like to manifest, okay? Some people like to write. Some people like to write stories. Some people like to listen to subliminals. Some people like to say affirmations robotically 50 million times a day, which really does work, by the way, you guys. But these are all things that work. Figure out what you like to do. You want to use astrology. You want to use tarot to manifest. You want to start doing spells and casting, candle magic. There are no rules to this shit. Do what works for you, okay? And that's my take on that. But I just see things are whatever you're putting out into the universe is working, whether you see it or not. And I refuse to accept any answer less from y'all, because some things are being done behind the scenes that you can't see, because you might see it too soon and then you might want to intervene with it and then it fucks it up. So no, there are things happening for you behind the scenes that are quickly working to align you with your manifestations and the things that you have claimed for yourself. And not only that, but you're having fun with it. You're trusting your intuition. If your intuition says, hey, don't go that way, or hey, go the long way home, or hey, don't talk to that person, you're listening to it. And it's only pushing you further on your path. It's like the universe is sending you tests and you are passing that shit with flying colors. The universe is like, dang, pile number 4 is ready as fuck, right? This is one, I always say that you can't escape learning. Like, Earth is like a school, right? We come here to evolve as humans, especially humans like us, that are into the shit, into spirituality and shit, and just free spirited and open. You can't escape. You can't escape learning. You're always learning when you're here. But the thing is, I feel like y'all have hacked the system and made it fun. Right? You've made it fun, or you've gotten to a point where it's like manifesting is fun. Like, you're not even looking at the 3D anymore, because it's like you just know the universe got you. We got the Fool card, the Magician, and the High Priestess, 0, 1, 2. Like, this is like a new beginning. You're entering a new beginning. This is your season. If you chose this pile, this is your season. March is going to be a very lucky month for you. This has got to be the luckiest pile out of all of them, right? It's got to be. This is beautiful. This is beautiful, you guys. I know this reading might be a little bit shorter than everybody else's, but that's just because I didn't have to lecture y'all, okay? Y'all already got shit under control. So that's what I have for you guys. I hope you have a beautiful month, okay? If you guys are interested in booking a personal tarot reading with me so we can get a little bit more personal, okay, you guys can book with me on my Etsy shop. The link to do so will be available down in the description box below, you guys. And if you're interested in the deck that we used for today's tarot reading, we did use the Pastel Journey Tarot deck by Vanessa Samayana, which will be available for purchase on my Amazon store down in the description box below, you guys. Be sure to check that out if this deck is your vibe. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next one.